So folks, AXL ROSE, the latest big name celeb in the headlines there. That's the singer of Guns N' Roses, for those that don't know him. Yeah, he's the frontman of the Gunners. He's had a lawsuit taken to court yesterday. I think it was in New York. I may well be wrong, but that's irrelevant at this stage. A young lady, well, not so young now, is claiming, what's she claiming? Bear with me a second. I did write it down. It's a lawsuit against sexual assault. The lady's name is Sheila Kennedy. She's 61 years of age, as it turns out, so is Axel, both 61. She's claiming sexual assault in 1989. She says, I think she's seen him in concert, I may be wrong, but anyway, they went back to his hotel room in New York. She was happy to go, and they had consensual sex. She was happy with everything. Then it turned a bit nasty. She became unhappy. He went further than he should. I don't know how much further or what he could have done other than consensual sex, but seemingly she didn't consent to it. She was very unhappy. She's been traumatised ever since. All 34 years of it. Now, although I'm saying it like that, I'm not saying that I don't believe the lady. I'm not saying that she shouldn't bring it up to the police and in courts this long after the event. Although some have said that about you Russell Brands and so on and so forth, and I half get where they're coming from, I half don't. But with this one, and it's nothing to do with, well, I can't say I really like the Gunners anymore. I used to. Appetite for Destruction era, when the big 3 hits came out, I liked them. I've not liked them much since, because I think Axel's just a big prima donna. I really, really do. And now I think he's probably more of a screamer than a singer. Some would say he always was a screamer. I thought in his own way he could sing at one time. I'm not so sure anymore he suits my taste. That's irrelevant. Back about this. I think to myself, well, she's probably met him after her gig. I'm unsure, but I think that's probably the case. I think she's been a model in her time, so she's probably a good-looking girl. He's probably picked her out. It's a one-night stand. She's gone to his hotel room, not needing to. She's gone up to his room, not needing to. They've had consensual sex. She didn't have to. And then, I don't know what's happened from there. I'm not so sure whether he does or she does or whatever else. It may be made up. It may not be. She may be chasing a few quid. It might be genuine. But I would have thought to myself, if she's took the first 2 steps, i.e. going up to his room and then having sex, I'm not saying she's to blame for whatever happened further down the line, but I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. You know, the others were like Russell Brand. He's supposed to have forced himself on people and done things they've not wanted him to do. This is a little bit different. You know, he's picked them up, and on a one-night stand he took them to his room. They've had a bit of "how was your father?" and then she says it all turned nasty. I don't know. Again, I probably wish this one was something that had to come to court rather than 34 years later, probably 3 or 4 years later. I know the Me Too movement's big now, and I know Weinstein opened a lot of doors for people, and more are coming out there. But I don't know. I would have thought this one had come to light sooner. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens, whether it's true or not, whether he gets found guilty or not. Let's hope he doesn't pay her off. I don't like it when they pay him off. When they pay him off, they're guilty. They just don't want to face the consequences. So if he's done it, I hope he gets done. For all I used to like him. But I don't know. I'm unsure on this one. I normally have an opinion on the... Well, I've given an opinion here, haven't I, really? But the opinion is unsure. On others, with Wooten and Brand, I think there's guilty of sin. With this fella, I am not certain. Anyway, the police, in the end, hopefully will be. And the judges in the court, hopefully, in the end, will be. If it gets that far.